Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to the Horse Lord Mega Campaign in Stellaris. In the last episode, we put an end to the accumulators by blowing up their last world, which was basically just an asteroid with the Overlord. So that is done. So that means we're no longer at war for the first time in a while. We're redistributing the fleet down into this area because I want to deal with the Valdari and the Commonwealth of Shar, eventually the new Yapathiconet, Theocracy of Jerv, potentially. We'll see. Oh, there's a Theocracy of Jerv over there. I don't know, we'll mess with them. But, yeah, that's the plan. These guys are involved in their own war with the 001 fabricators. The fact that they retook the roller system means that I can't actually hit the 001 fabricators myself. At least I don't think I can. I might be able to. But it looks like I'm not really sure I'm going to have to. They are actively working on taking that territory back, finally. So they may get out of that war before I'm ready to actually hit them. Also, as usual, continued expansion in this region is ongoing. We got the Soral system fully explored. Now, I kind of missed the message about the next enigmatic pattern code segment. Now, apparently, it said that it was on the star in the Soral system. Now, unless I'm blind, I do not see an anomaly on the Soral star. I don't see any anomalies whatsoever in this entire star system, so I don't know what's happening with that. Well, I'll have to figure it out. But we're not worried about that, too much right now, so we'll see what happens. Also working on the Rubricator archaeological site still, so that's still going. Now, one thing about the plans down here that I wanted to go over before we actually go ahead and get started. Let me actually fire up the speed. I did notice one thing that kind of got me thinking a little bit, and that is this. Right here in the Shar system. That's a lot of ships. Now, a lot of those are very small numbers, relatively speaking, but there is one in there, the 42nd Stellar Fleet, 131,913. There's another 20,000 fleet in there. There's a lot of firepower in that system, and there's also this 60k fleet sitting over there. And I believe they do have open borders with the Yapathiconet. So they've got more ships kicking around than some other entities that I have fought. Now, we are sending the first fleet. It has 480k. It's got the attack moon. So it should be more than capable of dealing with almost anything that they can throw at it. But I like a safety margin. So we're going to go ahead and send some more ships down there. I got to pick a fleet. Or two. Head down there. Alright, the second fleet's in position there. Third fleet's in position there. Fourth fleet's in position there. The fifth fleet is in position there. The sixth fleet is still undergoing upgrades. It should hopefully be done relatively soon. So is the seventh fleet. The eighth fleet. You are sitting in the Mallard system. Alright, I think the 8th fleet can move in. I think we're going to send the whole Navy down here. Where exactly was the first fleet headed? Yeah, it's heading to the call system. Alright, we'll send you there. Zarkland's pilgrims can stay where it is. The 9th fleet is taking care of these space amoebas, and then we'll go ahead and start moving them into position. Alright. That's going to be the plan. Now, we do have a new Crystal Megabore construction site going up. We're not critical, but we do need to at least stay on top of things. We'll get that going, and then we're going to build a suck. I'll have to find an appropriate gas giant somewhere to build that around. And, yeah. That should help for a little bit. Alright, so we do have colonized processing ring. Synthetic evolution. The final and a final act of depravity will echo through the ages. The population of the Juran technocracy have continued their relentless quest to violate the sanctity of their natural bodies, this time by uploading their minds into dead metallic husks. Oblivious to the fact that they are the product of what can only be described as the mass suicide of an entire civilization, these new soulless machines call themselves the Zaleth. They seem intent on maintaining the charade that they are thinking living beings, such as ourselves. Okay. Incoming transmission for the Juran technocracy. Attention, denizens of the galaxy. The rumors you have heard are true. We have abandoned the flawed organic containers that imprisoned our minds and embraced the future. With minimal data loss, all of our citizens have uploaded their neural patterns into new synthetic avatars. These superior platforms will serve us much better than the flesh constructs we have abandoned. Not be alarmed by our new appearance. Although we may be stronger, faster, and more intelligent and immune to aging, rest assured that we are still the same beings as we once were. Alright, so where are you? Down here. Okay. Oh, we're not friendly. Their fleet's pathetic, though. Mallard Station in the Mallard system. I would like you to get a naval logistics office. You already have shipyards, so that's fine. So just go for some anchorages and then upgrade yourself. Alright. England Station. You are there. I don't know if the microphone picked that up, but Google decided to start telling me what a station means on my phone. Silly Google. Alright.
System survey complete.
Alright, system surveyed. Palomares. Alright. Seize that system. Alright. Ninth Fleet. Let's start making your way down to the new front. Head to the Kumar system. For now. Now, where are we at as far as that Yggdrasil Orchid Complex? A 1,034 days remaining. All right.
Our science ship has been ambushed.
Talons from the void. A snarling, hissing fiend has appeared out of the void. With one swipe of her giant talons, she snatched the archaeology shuttle carrying the excavation team from the Rubricator back to the BFS Magellan, bending it open and prying the Rubricator from within. It seems we have finally had the displeasure of meeting the hoarding rat's assailant. The dragon must have been attracted by their countless treasures and made her nest within the royal palace, feasting upon their bodies. Perhaps she was on the prowl, or observed from afar as we excavated the ruins, waiting for the right moment to strike. She appears to be growling something in our general direction. Okay. So I guess we'll read the event here. The archaeologists were preparing to leave when they happened upon a large hidden chamber cluttered with artifacts, gnawed bones, and a substantial amount of fresh slobber. There, under a used royal nose swab on a four-legged table with a carving of a face they confirmed was indeed funny, sat the Rubricator, maker of thingamajigs, right where it was supposed to be. A tiny, insignificant-looking cube spewing out a continuous stream of artifacts. The Rubricator is a replicator, an ingenious alien invention that can make endless copies of just about any artifact, and soon it is ours. The planet-side team will begin the journey back to the safety of the ship. Thankfully, we will never know what attacked the Hoarders. Well, it appears that we do. Alright, so let's translate the animal noises. Alright, the rats went squeak, 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 then their bones went crunch, crunch, crunch. Now it is your turn to tickle the inside of Shard's belly. Yes, you have been naughty little ones. The Rubricator belongs to Shard. We're going to say give it back. A thunderous rumble erupts from the dragon's belly. Suddenly her wings are wrapped around the ship, her steamy breath fogging up the windshield as she peers inside, a maniacal glint in her eyes. How did she get so close so fast? And is she smiling? Okay, well... retreat. Get out of there. Okay, so we have a dragon to deal with. Lovely. Well, fleet. How quickly can the 8th Fleet get over here? 224 days. Fairly quickly. Let's just hope it decides to stay in that system. And,
The cowards have destroyed one of our spaceports. Incoming transmission.
Defensive Pact invitation. The Calibrid Index has invited us to form a defensive pact. Do I want to form a defensive pact with the Calibrid Index? That's a very interestingly shaped empire. I am going to decline. The ship was damaged but not lost. Okay. All right, then. The gauntlet has been thrown down, and I shall answer. Hopefully my fleet of 129,000 combat power will be capable of destroying a single dragon. Speaking of dragons, we have this one down here. I think this is a dragon. It's a void spawn. Yes. I gotta see about dealing with that at some point. Now, science ships. Oh, that was the science ship. When? There's the right word. The Magellan has arrived. Okay, just needs repairs. That's fine. Head to the Screeching Abyss.
We have established a new planetary base.
And get some repairs.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Alright, ergonomic architecture, mass dexterous +2. Do I gain the L-Gate Insight or do I get crystal reactive armor 8? Boycraft damage, defense platforms. Yeah, let's grab the L-Gate Insight real quick. Are we gonna actually get positive sentient metal? There's a question. Let's see. End of the month coming up. Yes, positive sentient metal. Alright. I would like 3 more defense platforms.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Well, we'll get some defense platforms there, because if we're going to get the L-Gate Insight, that's going to open up the Oh, is that the Screeching Abyss that I was doing that on? No, it was the AMG Singularity, yes. Alright, naval capacity increased. 75, 75, 75, 75, 75. Admin cap? No. Army damage. Let's do army damage. Alright, let's see where we can send this ship. It's not repaired yet. We We have a new cohesive star. We have a new bountiful stars. All right. Whereas reaches at the end of God's sovereignty has begun the construction of a vast long-range sensor array in the Guetta system. While still early in the stages, a completed array is set to give them unfettered insight into interstellar travel in the galaxy. That's fine. They are one of my allies, I do believe, and the God's sovereignty, yes. Well, they are one of my vassals. They're disloyal, though. Whatever. That's it. If they cause any problems, I'll just integrate them. And I'll eat whatever cost that entails. Let's send it to a bountiful star. You have no orders. We need to get some stuff built over here. Anybody not busy? You are not busy. All right. Mining stations, research stations. Get to work on that. Where's the 8th Fleet? On its way. The 6th and 7th fleets are still upgrading. 97%, 74%. Let's go ahead and go to the market. Let's buy a bunch more of that.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
There's my Algate Insight. Defense Army Health. Robot Modification Points. Advanced Titan Hulls. Let's grab the new flak array. We're still unlocking stuff there, so... send them to the Helios system. Okay, well that's not ideal. Let's send you to the Mallard system, and let's send you to the Screeching Abyss. Alright, they're up to 81%, so they're coming through. The Mega Shipyard. Can we actually build a Giga Industrial ship? Yes. I thought that needed,
Our ships have been made superior.
Yeah, give me one of those. You give me one too. How many of those can I have? 3. I'll hold off on the third one. No, we'll just build a third one. Give me a third one. Very good.
We have established a new planetary base.
Alright, Penrose Segment A in the AMG Singularity System has been successfully colonized. Put a couple of things there. Fuel conglomerate made peace with the fuel monopoly. Alright. How are you guys doing here with 001 fabricators? Are they still bombing the crap out of this planet even when they don't have to? Yeah, there's no defense armies. Just land your troops. Aye. All right. The 8th Fleet has arrived. Let's see what they can do. It is the 8th Fleet. So, I mean, if we lose it, it's not great, but not the end of the world. Up. It's New Year. Oh, come on. There we go. Regrettably, 2 of our ships have been lost in an accident during a routine training exercise. It would appear that several of our fleet's onboard combat computers are affected by a high-level targeting systems malfunction, resulting in a burst of friendly fire that isolated 2 vessels, or that totaled 2 vessels, before an emergency manual override could be issued. Effective combat computers will be reprogrammed immediately. Does something happen to the 2nd Fleet? Well, they could use replacements, but I'm going to actually hold off on that. Because what I'd like to do... is put an attack moon in every single fleet. But that's going to be a lot of work. You know what I might do? Yeah, 2nd Fleet, go ahead and queue in reinforcements. Let's just see what we get. Alright, 8th Fleet. All right. How much damage? Ooh, something just ripped down its armor. Excellent. If the 8th Fleet does well here, we may send it after that other void spawn.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Alright, shield hit points increased. Energy weapon damage. Demise of Shard the Dragon. The vile old dragon known as Shard has drawn her final breath, and a satchel around her neck, nestled in the downy fuzz underneath the gnarled scales above her heart, hangs her most treasured possession, the Rubricator, a relic capable of replicating any artifact it has come in contact with. The Rubricator is ours. Did we lose any ships? We lost 1 destroyer. I will take that trade all day long. All right. Now, the problem is it destroyed my outpost there, so I've got to now send something over there to reclaim that system. Fortunately, all my construction ships in this area are occupied. So what I might do is go ahead and build a factory ship. It'll take 129 days, but it'd be nice to have another one kicking around. Alright, 6th Fleet is done its upgrades. Let's get the 6th Fleet moving into position. Let's send it to the Turnbull system. Seventh Fleet is almost there, 98%.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Alright, that's our flak array, battleship hull points, armored thrusters 2. Cruiser. I mean, we'll go ahead and knock out the armored thrusters too. We probably won't use them. We might as well. It's heading back to the mega shipyard for repairs. Well, that works. Low stability on a... What? Undesirable unemployed. How are there people or something working on a star? Weird. Whatever. No, they're actually in the Clement system getting repaired.
Construction complete.
Alright, you are done. Go ahead and give me
Our
a
ships have
starbase
been made
outpost over
superior.
there. Alright, and there is the 7th Fleet's upgrades complete. And let's get them moving into position. Alright, so I think what I am going to go ahead and do is send the 8th Fleet to blow up this void spawn. Once you're back fully repaired, of course. And we'll see how it does with that. And then we'll get all our other fleets into position, and yeah, and then we just have to wait and see what we're going to do with these guys. Alright, so for now, we're going to go ahead and stop here for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.